Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
Of My Country 96.1. It's Phathead and Cande Roth.
Yes, sir.
Today is National Umbrella Day.
You know, I carry one in the car, and I always figured, can I have the car?
As luck would have it, National Umbrella Day. But be careful because just because it's raining, don't necessarily pop the umbrella up because there's supposed to be gusty winds, and you know what happens to your umbrella.
Yes. You know, ever hear of Mary Poppins?
Yeah, yes, I've heard of Mary Poppins. Why does her umbrella? What happens there?
She goes flying up in the air.
Oh, right.
What's the matter with you?
I forgot the story. I'm sorry. That hasn't been made into a live for TV show. So I haven't seen it yet, Cande.
Yeah.
Your weekend, your son turned 29.
He did on Friday. He went out Saturday with friends for dinner. And then he was going to come over on Sunday. I was staying at a friend's house taking care of her 15-year-old. I got home Sunday around noon. And then I said, you know what I'm going to give you for your birthday? I am going to give you the pleasure of not having to come see me because we live 45 minutes away from each other.
Right.
So it's an hour and a half for him just to come and go. Mm-hmm. And he was tired and he had a busy weekend and he worked so hard. So we were laughing. I said, for your birthday, you don't have to see your mother.
That is fun.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah.
You're good. You're a good egg. You took care of a friend's daughter.
I did. She was a joy. We had fun. I wanted to be home. I'm a homebody. But, you know, you got to do what you got to do.
This is the daughter that you tagged along to California with.
That's correct.
And you spent some time with.
We did. We watched a lot of movies. She turned me on to The Office because I had never really watched The Office.
Yeah.
So I must have seen about 20 episodes this weekend.
You know, The Office is one of those shows when it originally aired.
It's hilarious.
It's an amazing show.
I don't know where I was all these years.
Cande, I'm with you. When it originally aired, I had no desire to watch it. I never watched it. Then, like most people who never watched The Office, you started to catch it on Comedy Central reruns every night. They would just run it and run it and run it. They still do and run it and run it. It's one of the funniest shows ever on television.
It's so funny. After watching episode after, I felt like I knew them all, that I worked in the office. I thought about them when I went to sleep. It was hysterical.
And what's his name is one of the funniest people on the planet.
Yes.
You know, the head guy there.
You know, that guy.
The guy who plays Michael Scott, who,
Steve Carell.
Steve Carell. Who's been...
who's a really fine actor.
He's a great actor. And he's not just Anchorman and 40-Year-Old Virgin. He's been... there was a movie... He had a nice dramatic role in a movie recently in the last couple of years.
Well, he did the one with the DuPonts and the murder of the wrestler.
Yeah.
He was really good in that.
Yeah, no, he's good.
Yeah.
He's good. So, there you go. Well, even though the Oscars were boring, we'll get into a little bit of last night because I have not watched the Chris Rock, Steve Martin thing. Did you see this?
It was all right. I thought there weren't any hosts. And then they come out and they start telling jokes. I don't understand.
Yes, the jokes about how there are no hosts because of Twitter. And I haven't seen the monologue yet, so I have to...
It was funny. It was all right. The whole thing was, to me, dull.
Well, it always seems to be.
I think the Golden Globes are so much more fun.
Yeah. Well, they're all drunk, and that's...
well, that helps.
Makes for a good time on television.
Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.